Yo, you rocking with the freshest, the KRUZE review on 4 Hour Fly.
And TP.
Yeah, I see bro got the Bane on.
Got the Bane joint on.
Bane is back, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We had to switch it up on y'all one time, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we back with another album review. In my opinion, album of the year already.
Oh.
Already. I mean, it's been a long time since I listened to the same joint for a 5-day stretch and nothing else. It's been a long time. There's been a few albums that has came out, you know, since. But on my regard, there's only like maybe like a one hand, 5-finger albums that I can recall that I've only done that to. Only Built for Cuban Links. It's definitely one of my top favorite albums of all time. The Infamous, definitely one of my top favorite albums of all time that's in that category. Iron Man is in there too. Big Pun, definitely one of those albums. But you know, we'll get to some more later on at another time. But this album is in there, and it's in there not just because of lyrics. It's in there because of the production. It's in there because of even the features. It ain't been no album where the features has even been this prolific in a long time lyrically. You know what I'm saying? That I could say, where, you know, even, you know, the guest has even came out and, you know, just made made a point felt. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna go as far as to say this dude is one of the best lyrically out of the Midwest ever from this album. Ever. He's top 5 right now. Right at this moment, MC wise, I'm not talking about rapper. I'm talking about MC wise right now. You know what I'm saying? In there. You know, the content, you know what I'm saying? And everything about this album, man, is beyond dope. And we gave him album of the year last year. Personally, I don't know how bro feels yet. I'm gonna let him say his piece. But personally, I think this album might be better than last year.
You think so?
I think so. I think just from, you know, these past few days of me listening to it, I didn't listen to last year's album the way I listened to this one. So that's why I'm saying that, because I don't even want to hear nothing else right now. Straight up. Nothing. I don't want to hear nothing on the radio. Wow. Nothing. Straight up. I don't want to hear no freestyles. I don't want to hear no battle of the bangers. I got a few new ones. That's for a later note. I don't want to hear nothing but this right now. What you say, bro?
Yeah, this is a very I would say new release. It just came out Friday.
Yes.
So it's still fresh and new. I think I'm not there where you at with the project.
Okay.
But see, that's a good thing. You're gonna have, you know, you're gonna have two different perspectives on here.
Absolutely.
You know, but I'm not gonna go into mine toward the end.
Okay.
More of a experimental type project.
Yeah.
You know, very I would say very rock infested.
Yes, definitely.
And yeah, man, I'm gonna give my take on it later.
Yeah.
You know, I don't wanna spoil the
the review.
Yeah, so we gonna get into it.
Absolutely. We with this,
we didn't say the name. It's Freddie Gibbs and
Alfredo.
And the Alchemist.
Yeah, Alchemist, Alfredo.
Alfredo.
Name of the title. You know, usually we do the KRUZE 7. We not doing the KRUZE 7 today. We doing this entire album. That's how great it is.
You want to do the entire project?
We gonna do the entire joint. It's only 10 joints. We gonna do the entire joint because it deserves it. We ain't never did that before. Straight up. Did we do it before?
What, the entire project?
Yeah. I think we did it for like an EP.
Well, EP, maybe 8 songs.
Yeah, we did like 8, but we ain't never do a whole album. This is the first time. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna go in with the whole joint.
Any clip of that revolver shit is so the same purpose. Niggas beaming up the Scotty in my crack lobby, I can smell the cane burning. Michael Jordan, 1985, bitch, I travel with a cocaine circus. Put the methanations on your clown ass. Catch a nigga up and leave him down bad. Like I'm about to drop a check on the bit, many niggas be looking like baby mamas in these Maseratis.
There's a video to this record that I just seen today.
Okay, yeah.
First time seeing the actual visual to the song.
Oh, word, okay. Yeah, I seen it the day it came out, man. Yeah, what you think about it, bro?
It's a different switch up. Like I said, especially this song, a very I guess rock and roll type of influence, type of production.
She push your product, you niggas is sweeter than Joe Exotic. On the run like a soda, so fuck the police is a nigga be chillin' in the Habak. Police caught him with a whole thing, now they stitching main whole game work. Gangland made a lane in it, then my name in it, it's a game murder.
Yeah, that was 1985. The Jump Off record.
Yeah, it started off.
Out the gate because I didn't hear this single like, you know, by itself. So
right.
You know, my first time hearing it was going into Spotify, reviewing the whole project. As a Jump Off record, I don't know, it kind of threw me a little bit.
Yeah.
But I guess that's probably because of Jump Off a album. Freddie, you know, this is a different, I guess, switch up for Freddie to jump an album off. I think I'll give it maybe a 7.5, 8.
Okay.
In mind you, my first time hearing this project was a day ago.
Okay, yeah.
Half and half.
Yeah.
So this is fresh.
It's fresh. Fresh.
Very fresh.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So you getting a very fresh, you know, you getting 2 different perspectives on this particular project. So,
absolutely.
So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Pros and cons. So
yeah.
So how you feel about it, man?
Man, I love it. I love it right out the gate. I'm gonna tell you what I love the most. A lot of people probably not gonna catch. I love the cadence. I love the cadence more than anything out of it. You know what I'm saying? And the directory of, you know what I'm saying, of what he's saying and everything. And you know, for a concert, for a performance record, if he performs this whole record in style, it'll be dope for him just coming out on stage to this record with that rock and roll thing. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't a lot of MCs that has that breath pattern for this cadence. It ain't. You know what I'm saying? He took what's hot right now, like the Migos flow.
Yeah.
But he added it, you know what I'm saying, to a lyrical standpoint. You know what I'm saying? And added a lot of flavor to it, which would, you know, makes it a great record, you know, in detail. You know what I'm saying? Just from that aspect. So just from that alone, and it being an Alchemist produced record, straight up. The title, you know what I'm saying, 1985 and all of that, that's Reagan era. That's a whole different kind of thinking. So from that alone, I give it a 10. Out the gate.
Wow.
Out the gate.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, this is not a concept album. This is more like an experimental, like bro said. But it has a concept feel to it.
Yeah, it's very conceptual, but more on the experimental side of it.
Absolutely. So, you know,
got a lot of psychedelic,
yeah, straight up. You know what I'm saying? And I believe this is an album the greats are gonna love. The greats like Dr. Dre because of the way it's produced. The greats like DJ Premier. You know what I'm saying? Marley Marl. You know, the way the drums are hitting. You know what I'm saying, on a lot of these records. You know, it's a amazingly produced album, and we're gonna get into more. But yeah, that's a 10 out the gate for me, straight up. Let's go to this number 2, bro. What we got?
Number 2 is God Is Perfect.
Check 1, 2, mic checker. Still back that blood, that's a burner. I play the mecca. All these things in my brain, I got the ring, I got the best.
Again, the cadence of it what stood out to me. I'm gonna point out something prolific.
Tell the bitches on my roster, get the most and not the less. I pop from the D in the valley, drop the whole up on one neck. Take some extras out the brick, we press a brick, it ain't no paycheck.
Put this out too, you know, Freddie Gibbs, he has that kind of like that vintage Midwest type of rhyme pattern, type of flow.
Yeah.
But it's updated.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? If you look at like, you know, the twisters and the psychodramas and the Tech Nines, and even Shauna from what is it, DTP? Yeah. Back then, you know, she's from Chicago.
Yeah.
You know, she kind of had that the Midwest type of traditional kind of fast-paced type of rapper style. But Freddie, I think Freddie more or less updated it.
I didn't want to speak on this shit, but it's really been racking my brain now. Cause really, I fuck with this rap, but my niggas still selling cocaine now. The crackers, they got enough on us to go start a motherfucking case now. A nigga get hit with the Rico, they come and they snatching the gang now.
For all you young ones and the older ones really more. One of my favorite and greatest MCs, I think, ever to grace a microphone goes by the name of Rakim Allah. Rakim is one of the greatest MCs ever to grace a microphone lyrically for a great reason. It stands out, and the same reason that stands out for him stands out for this record and for the cadence alone. For those of you that know about Rakim, y'all know Rakim studied jazz. His parents was jazz artists, and Rakim, he patterned his rhyme flow from the way that jazz melodies are made. Some pitches go low, some pitches go high, some pitches da-da-da-da-da. So within that, you know, he patterned a lot of his songs off of a lot of jazz records. Rakim actually produced a lot of records himself, used that jazz pattern in a lot of his rhymes. So with this one, God Is Perfect, it has a lot of that same jazz pattern Rakim rhymed with. You know what I'm saying? Freddie used that on here with the switch ups, you know, which made the song, you know, originally stand out within itself, made it even greater than, you know, what it was. So, you know, originally I too probably would have gave it a 9, but from that standpoint, I gave it a 10 too, out the gate, 10 for 10. You know what I'm saying? So we going 20 on them. Okay. You know, straight up.
Yeah, that was more of the, I guess, flow I was looking for on that. So far as the production. I was listening to the album Friday night, driving, and this one came in. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
you know, this one kind of hit me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, production side, the beat is what I was kind of looking for, more or less.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I think it was a dope record, man. You know,
Yeah.
like how he do it on the chorus. You know, microphone check 1, 2. I think I give this track a solid 9.
Solid 9.
I think I give it a solid 9.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Go with this number 3.
We'll go with number 3. It'd be Scotty Beam featuring Rick Ross.
Scotty Beam, let's get it.
Yeah, the revolution is the genocide. Yup, your execution will be televised. Don't cross me like Isaiah, that shit be ill-advised. Dark horse, rap, black sheep, they got me vilified. Don't ever let this industry demasculinize me. I do my effing in the stash, I think the crackers behind me. Hey, he pulled me over, I asked him, yo, what's the problem, sir? I swear to duck the potholes, man, I had no option, sir. Just let me go, cause my license insurance proper, sir. I hate to be on the run for smoking the officer. You was busting that police before Queen and Slim, that's on the fin.
Yeah, that was probably maybe my favorite verse on the whole project.
Okay.
I mean, he talked about a lot of things that's relevant to today, man.
Absolutely.
Especially with this police fuck shit out here, man.
Yeah, man. We're gonna get into that
Time to
later.
be your own damn homeless Judas set Jesus up. Yeah, the revolution is just genocide. Made a sex tape with your bitch, that pussy televised. Thug nigga with some exotic dreams. Karate, tell her hoe she don't know Ned. Trick daddy slip and slide. Yeah.
I had a vision back when I was fishing for a bass, but they won't listen to you in your kitchen count cash. I got this pistol polish, any problems, I'ma pull it home. Peter Parker, but I've yet to reach my pinnacle. Bitches looking at me, shawty wanna see my soul. All my jewelry on, she only see my gold.
This was definitely a, you know, you could say like a hip hop quotable type of verse.
Absolutely.
You know, yeah. You know, I like the feature with Rick Ross. You know, the beat was a little bit, I mean, I guess, you know, more laid back type of beat. I guess it kind of coincides with maybe like the first track, 1985. The project is more of some more laid back type of, you know, project.
Right.
You know, easy listening, you know, kind of sit back and really, you know, think, take a drive, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, I give it probably, I think I give it a strong 9.
Strong 9 again?
Yeah, strong 9 for this record.
Yeah.
Scotty Beam.
Scotty Beam, huh?
Yeah, what you think?
Yeah, man, this is definitely the title soundtrack song of what's going on right now.
Yeah.
In Freddie's verse. You know what I'm saying? Talking about the police brutality, talking about the police discrimination. You know, the way he highlighted his verse out, you know, is perfect. You know, for what the black man, you know, has to go through when we get pulled over. You know what I'm saying? But even to dip and dally, to kind of dip into that and then dip back out into something else, you know, just shows the relevance of the MC Freddie is. You know what I'm saying? I also love the fact of the feature of Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying? How he was able to showcase his level of MC, you know what I'm saying, with the MC like Rick Ross, because Rick Ross is definitely an MC. You know what he do, but you know, one thing about Ross, when he gets on somebody's record, he has the potential to outshine him. That didn't happen with this record.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, you know, for those two things to coexist, and you know, also the cadence with this, you know what I'm saying, was more of what we hear from Freddie usually. You know what I'm saying? How he, you know, kind of plays off of his last word. You know what I'm saying? Or that's on the feed. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Tell her, oh, she don't know Nim, Trick Daddy slip and slide. You know what I'm saying? That's like a, I don't know if people are gonna feel me or not, but the way Freddie's punches, the way he finishes off, reminds me a lot of Method Man. Don't quote me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know, they kind of reminds me a lot of Meth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to Meth. Meth don't get his just due. Meth is definitely one of the most top 5 MCs ever. You know what I'm saying? He can out rhyme your favorite MC in his back pocket any day. Just throwing that in there. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but with this, I'm gonna go ahead and give this a 10 too. Just, you know what I'm saying, for the complexity of the, you know, the MC nature and the feature on it. You know what I'm saying? The production, yeah, it was, you know, it was laid back and low key, but you know, it's one of those, you know, you just getting the whip on a sunny day as we are right now and just ride, you know what I'm saying, on the freeway. So, you know, it's riding music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's get into this number 4. What we got, bro?
Number 4 is gonna be Look at Me.
Came through with a clean SS, bucket seats with the beam on the tech. Got a thing, Wu-Tang to take your neck beats. Came through with the Benz S6, tripping while the nigga wrist reckless. Always tripping, that was one less bitch. Oh. Yeah. Take a look at the mix. Yeah.
Yeah, it sound like, that's more like an interlude to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, more like an interlude. That's like a, you know, that's kind of like a roll up.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of those smoker type of records.
Yeah.
You know, it kind of remind me a lot of like a Currency.
Yeah.
Type of
smoke out record.
Yeah. Type of beat.
Yeah.
Or Currency, and maybe a Wiz Khalifa would be on it.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, I think I give it maybe 7.5, 8.
7.5, that's fair.
8, maybe.
Yeah, reminds me of a past record that we heard in the past, of a UGK kind of record. I think, you know, he reminded me a lot of Bun on there. His voice, the way he patterned, his rhyme flow and everything sounded like a Bun B. You know,
okay.
Kind of like a, you know, a praise or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It was, like you said, like an interlude, but you know, it was kind of like, you know, let me give praise to a past MC. You know that you know, Bun B still do his thing. He can out rhyme anybody still to this day.
Yeah.
Bun B don't get his just due. You know what I'm saying? So shout out Bun B. You know what I'm saying? If you go back, for those that don't know and listen to Bun B's record, you'll hear what I'm saying. UGK record, when he say, "Look at me, little fucker, look at me." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to Pimp C, rest in peace.
Yeah,
Pimp C too.
Pimp C.
Yeah, I believe that was like a praise record. You know, even though it was an interlude. So just off that concept alone, you know, doing something like that, which we don't hear much these days, you know what I'm saying? I thought that was dope. So I'm gonna give that one a 10 too. Usually I would give it a 9.5, but you know, I'm gonna give it a 10 too, going for the 40. So what we got for next?
Okay.
Number 5.
5, we gonna get into Frank Lucas.
Let's get it.
My name is Cocaine.
Hold up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to put the joint on for this record.
Straight up. I'm gonna put mine on too. If I wasn't driving, I'd put my joint on too. I'm gonna leave it so I don't crash the whip.
Snitch and get time shade. Sold a book on my boost mobile, I boost the crime wave. Telling all my hoes that I love them, I'm playing mind games. Bitches after your last dollar, they take your last name. Bunny rapping gang, we be robbing shit like the romper room. Catch a Uber or a Lizip, I sink the prison. The feds been since 13, I crack my brain so I ain't never stressing. I can't hold no grudges, Michael Thomas, bitch, I'm catching blessings. Space Ghost, fitting all, got a gas mask when I make dope. I done seen a lot of OGs, kept the table heavy trying to taste dope.
This record right here is my favorite record on the whole entire project. This is the type of production and the type of energy that I more or less expected from, you know, the project.
Absolutely.
You know?
used to say, boy, you want rapping ass, nigga. I say, I'm sipping class, I don't need no advance, nigga.
How carefully I stack it. Got your advance check buried in the mattress. We the Yankees on a pennant run. You need a soldiers, I heard you renting some. Telling war stories and you ain't been in none. My finger never could point, you know pussy best when it's moist. Got a hammer and a brick from a plug I met in a joint. Miami, Super Bowl weekend, I got head in a Royce. Checks and cheddar, of course, I wouldn't care if it's Deutsch.
I heard this record, I was like, yeah. And I got another feature for this particular beat that I was thinking would have went very, very well, and I love to hear possible collaboration in the future.
Okay.
Schoolboy Q.
Ah, yeah, it'd be nice. Yeah, it'd be nice. Yeah. Ruby Q would be nice on that.
Yeah, I know him and Alchemist are pretty tight.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I'm sure he walked in one of the sessions. I'm sure.
So yeah, but I love to hear that. But yeah, this record, I'm gonna give this is a 10 for me. Yeah,
off top.
Yeah, this is definitely a 10 for me. Yeah, Fred killed it on the on the verse, man.
Absolutely.
It was, I mean, that, the way he came in on it was, real tough. So yeah, this was a very enjoyable record, man. So
I agree.
I love it. So this is the type of energy that I wanted.
It's a 10 off top. This is probably one of the most prolific records made in 2020. Probably the record in the quarantine era. Both verses, both of them equally killed it. Equally. Fred, top tier MC, and he's showing y'all something with a lot of these newer artists that he can stand toe to toe. You know what I'm saying? This one, he went with Benny. Benny is a top tier MC. Benny, I'm proud of Benny for showcasing this level MC on here, because Benny sounded like 96 over on this record. Straight up. He sounded like I had to go back to see who it was. I know Benny's voice, but I was like, yo, I gotta make sure this is Butcher, like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Straight up. The way he just, you know what I'm saying? he took a break and came back in. That's some 96 Hove type thing right there, yo. That was dope. You know what I'm saying? The title of it, Frank Lucas, and the coke talk. Sometimes that's just what a nigga need to hear, man. Yeah. Sometimes you need a song like this, man, to go back in your closet, man, and pull out something that you forgot about. You don't even remember you had. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? To get ill on a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Just, everybody got that fit in the back of the closet. When it's go time, it's go time. This is one of those go time records right here, yo. Like, straight up. This is a top tier MC record. I believe the greats MCs. I believe if Grandmaster Cass heard this joint, he would love it. I believe, you know what I'm saying, Freddie Fox, if he heard this record, he would love it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The late great Sean Price, if he heard this record, he would love it too. Man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, definitely a 10, straight up, on the real. So, yeah, we got this number 6. What we got, bro?
Now, number 6 is gonna be Something to Rap About, featuring featuring Tyler the Creator.
Let's get it.
Flexing out, ratchet bitches acting out. God made me sell crack, so I had something to rap about. Lobster lollipops across the aromatics, yeah, bitch, I can't call. Do sucker shit with a whole mistletoe and Christmas exchanging gifts. She don't like it, bitch, to punch out. Niggas be changing shifts.
It sound like the boat I haven't bought yet. It sound like the moment I jump off it. Sun shining, cold water filled with. We hold our breath like grudges till we nauseous. We hop out, let the sun dry us like rays. Gotta move cautious, cause niggas malicious. They come from the trenches. I used to be a goblin.
Something to Rap About, featuring Tyler the Creator.
Yeah.
Number 6.
What you say, bro?
Yeah, that was you know, another slow down type of record with the guitar on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it was a pretty good record. You know, like I said, he's always bringing it with the wordplay.
Absolutely.
You know, it's kind of a, you know, I think it's a step down from the last record, Frank Lucas. But still a good feature with Tyler. You could say it's kind of a different switch up for Tyler too. You know, you don't really expect Tyler the Creator to really rap on something like that, but
yeah,
you know, he done his thing on it.
Absolutely.
Overall, I think I give it about an 8, maybe.
Okay.
Be shy of a 7.8. How you feel?
Love it, man. I love it. I think Tyler stood his ground on that record. I don't think a lot of people expected to hear that when they seen that feature. Like Tyler the Creator, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he might go the other way, but he can rhyme.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Son can rhyme, and I mean, he really stood his ground, like you said. The wordplay with Freddie, you already know, you know, what Freddie gonna do with the wordplay thing. But you know, I think Freddie is stepping off kind of like the up pace capacity of what he do with the upbeat, you know, tone with his wordplay, and kind of going to a more, you know, just a ride to relax feel, which is, I think, is dope, you know, because it showcases his MC. You know, that production on there was great as well. So yeah, I love everything about it. So, you know, I give it another 10 in my book too. Straight up. Number 6, what we got? Number 7.
Fuck with a nigga that don't get girls. The nigga always gonna tell me, I swear to God, on my mama.
Yeah, ain't nobody ever get me shit. I had to take this shit, go get your paper, bitch.
7 is gonna be Baby Shit.
Your baby mamas hit me when your niggas play the Lakers, bitch. We don't do no posting, no name tagging. California blow, she got a cane hacking. Tagging dope and cocaine and got my name racking. I don't sell the whip, I let the gang have it.
I love the cadence and the complexity of, you know, what's going on right now, that Migos mumble flow, but with the MC lyrical edge put on top of it. And to me, nobody do that better than Fred.
Double broke, man, a nigga can't be like Mike. Shed a dick, man, a bitch gotta sacrifice. Diamonds in my shit look like some fashion light. Presidential, I flooded that bitch with light.
You know what I'm saying? Cause I mean, you know, you still get the vibe, you know, for the young boys, but you get the lyrical edge to it where he's actually saying something. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these young boys doing they ain't saying nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, he's actually saying something, so you know that makes it a whole that tone a whole lot better. You know what I'm saying, for that 2 time. You know, so just off of that, I love the, you know, the arrangement of the concept or whatnot, and even with it being a slower tone record, it still got that feel to bop your head. It still got that, you know, like you mentioned earlier, the Currency feel. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like a smoked out or whatever, but
airy,
and you can still ride to it. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. So yeah, that gets a 10 for me. So
okay. That's more of your who was that album he came out with, that EP?
Freddie.
It's more of the, I guess, cadence of that type of record. You know, more of the, you know, the 2-time flow, the, you know, the
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's cool that he had a record that kind of went towards that, you know, that element.
Absolutely.
Kind of switch things up a bit.
Yeah, put it back on the map.
Yeah, but the beat wasn't necessarily like a trap beat. It was more of a traditional, I guess, Alchemist kind of airy, laid back type of record. Freddie, you know, came in and he brought that kind of 2-time trap type of flow to it. So, you know, it made it a different switch up. But
yeah,
I think overall, man, you know, I think I give this a strong 8, 8.5.
Okay, sounds fair.
Yeah.
So this number 8.
Yeah, number 8 is gonna be Babies and Fools.
Babies and Fools. Let's get it. One of my favorites off the album. Let's get it.
Featuring Conway the Machine.
Real nigga, what's up? My first love was football for playing that Madden shit. My second love was hard drugs, weed, and this rapping shit. Love that I lie on the nights that I wasn't having shit. I say my prayers when I'm rusty as fuck with Arabic.
Man, this verse, man, was, you know, from talking about, you know, his first love, which was what? Playing, I guess, video games.
Yeah.
Rapping, smoking weed and gunplay or whatnot.
Yeah.
And, to the line he said about the, you know, about the girl, you know, that was, I guess, what, playing him or something.
I know the Lord watch over babies and fools. I did the fooling with this tool to put my babies through school. So out the country, fuck that bitch, we ain't cool. Hit them DMs, a nigga can't swim, but I fucked a friend by the pool. She cussed me out a long ass text, but I ain't read them shit.
You know, messing with a friend.
Yeah.
Well, that's real shit.
Yeah,
you know?
gotta bust back. All you real ones know about the bust back, yo. You ain't official until you fuck one of your one's friends or a cousin. In the pool. She sent you that long text and you ain't read that shit. Like, you don't even know what she said. She mad at you, you know, thinking you mad. You don't even know what she said. You like, yo. That line, I mean, not that, well, yeah, that line, but this verse from Freddie showcases why he's a fly talker. You don't have to rhyme about fly stuff to be a fly talker. You know what I'm saying? Fly talk is just spitting real life facts that niggas went through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Very relatable.
That's relatable. Yeah. You know, because it ain't a lot of niggas that can relate to those lines right there. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of niggas, you know what I'm saying, that can. So, straight up, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, that just sets the tone. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Nah, you good, man.
First love was writing verses and rapping bars. My second love was sitting on vandals and trapping hard. Hospital bed, bullet in my neck and a fractured jaw.
Fave off the album. What you say, bro?
Your fave?
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Yeah, that might
album.
be my top, maybe my second, third pick.
Okay.
One of mine, man. It's a very hard record, man. I like I like the production. You know, I see Alchemist on this album is more going towards, I guess, very vintage, very old school, very, you know, sample heavy, very, you know, like I said, laid back.
Yeah, absolutely.
Then, you know, Conway coming in and, you know, he kind of took a break from the gunplay.
Yeah.
A little bit and got kind of personal.
Absolutely.
So, you know, that was a good, I guess, switch up for him too.
I'm on the road just hustling and shit. My baby mama cut me off, she had enough of my shit. I cash out stacks every now and then, like that's enough. She like at least FaceTime, your baby don't see your ass enough. Plus my oldest son is spelling math, that shit ain't adding up.
But overall, I think I give this record A strong, I give it a 9.5, maybe 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, there we go.
Yeah. For this record. Yeah.
All right. Love it, man. I love everything about it. You know, just, you know, it showcases the level of MC Freddie is. You know what I'm saying? But I mentioned a while ago that I wanted a concept album with 2 artists. And when I seen this feature, I got excited.
Yeah.
It needs to be a Step Brothers
Yeah,
EP.
I remember that too. That's what I see. I was like, I wonder did he peeped that. I was that in the making.
Yeah, straight up. You know what I'm saying? If you did or if you didn't, Fred, I don't know. But, you know, because, you know, I want y'all to do it because I think it's dope because Freddie and Conway, they kind of remind me of each other, but they kind of got that that humorous kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of play, you know, where they laugh and they do silly stuff.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Sense of humor. That's what I'm saying. Sense of humor. Yeah. You know, in they rhyme. So I think it'd be dope, man, to, you know, do a 7-song EP together, you know, called the Step Brothers, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, y'all kind of remind me of each other, even in the looks and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying?
Maybe like a split personality. I know Alchemist and Evidence did a, you know, they got the Step Brothers joint. Maybe like a split personality.
That'll be dope, you know what I'm saying?
You know, where it's hard, but then, you know, they got the funny side
Yeah, you
too.
got the funny side, you know what I'm saying? Straight up, so that'll be dope. But I think it was dope for, like you said, Conway to kind of step off and get more personal to showcase that side, you know, and talk what's going on. You know, people think it's all, you know, Guns N' Roses being on tour, but you got to still, you know, live life, you know what I'm saying, with not seeing his daughter enough, you know what I'm saying, and he say he cash app stacks, and that don't make up for the lost time, you know, as a father. And then, you know, with his son fell in math, you know what I'm saying, that was a real life line right there. That showcases a different kind of MC as well. So, you know, the track, the production, you know, was kind of like you said, Alchemist taking a slower tone. This album is one of my favorite albums, also because it reminds me of one of my favorite albums that I always listen to from time to time when I'm going through something, or just because, or, you know, when I'm homesick. But it reminds me a lot of The Mac Is Back. The production on it. It has the same kind of feel. Some of those records was a slower tone, and then they went high pace, and then it went back. You know what I'm saying? But it reminds me, you know, a lot of that The Mac Is Back album. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. So
I didn't think about that.
I
forgot about Mac Is
Back. You know, everything about it kind of got that same, you know, with the in and outs, the interludes, and all of that, you know, the talking over songs, all of that, you know. So shout out to P, rest in peace, Prodigy, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
For real. June is coming up, so we're gonna do something special for the upcoming month of June, around Prodigy's time. Straight up, you know what I'm saying? Because Prodigy is definitely one of me and bro's favorite artists, and we didn't get a chance to show, you know what I'm saying, our love for Prodigy. So, you know what I'm saying, we gonna do something special for Prodigy coming up, you know what I'm saying, straight up, on the real. But yeah, we got this number 9. What we got, bro?
Skinny Suge.
Yeah, let's get it.
Night I dreamed a nigga trying to murder me. Bitches on my love was dialing 911 emergency. Cause I jacked the nigga and took his work, man, I made it work for me. If he come back and kill me, I know this shit was business, man. I never take it personally. Somehow, Marty McFly put down the crack bet on myself like I went back to the future with a rap almanac. Got Perry on my line, I ain't got his bread, I can't call him back.
Another one of my favorite joints off the album.
Drugs cause I can't numb the pain with smoking. Loner, but I hate to be lonely. I fuck a bitch, she fall in love, but I just wanna be home. I pray Allah protect my soul, nigga. Lord, give me the strength to ignore the things I can't control, nigga.
real record, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
He had some powerful lines. He said, I'm a loner, but I'm scared to be lonely and shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
You know what I'm
Straight
saying?
up.
And, you know, I think he said what he say about his uncle, drugs he was selling or something like that. But yeah, he had a lot of personal, very true to life, real lines in that track, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that was one of my standout, I think, verses on the whole entire project.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this record for me is definitely, I would say, probably a 9.5, 10, just based off of the feeling. You know.
Yeah.
Production matched the you know, the feeling of the record.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of those like suicidal, pull up, hop out, one of them type of beats. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like a melting pot of different emotions put into one. So
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I agree, bro.
Yeah, definitely a dope record.
Yeah, I think you know, that would be a record that I could hear Prodigy on if he was still living.
Yeah.
You know? I could hear Alchemist, you know, shooting at Prodigy and Prodigy talking about, you know, something, you know, storyline fitting as well as Freddie, you know, in that same way. You know, like you said, he got real personal, you know, and it showcased him, you know, telling something that hits home, you know. A lot of MCs were stepping away from that as well, you know, so it was great to hear something, you know, personal that, you know, everybody went through. Everybody lost the uncle, probably to drugs or, you know, to the streets. So, you know, that was dope. So, you know, just off of that, I'm gonna give it another 10, man. One of my favorite records off the album, you know, kind of takes a lower chill from, you know, from Babies and Fools after, you know, that comes on or whatever. So yeah. So we got this last record of the album, bro. What we got?
All Glass.
All Glass, another one of my favorites.
Yeah. Money in the church pot. Your nephew worked for me, got bundles in the church shop. Escalade, I bought them all PlayStation 5. They hold you for 3 days if you were suspect for a recent murder. You get released if they don't find a witness on the burn. Guess that's why Chapo dug the tunnel when Yo, my coca do the Tina Turner, Kyrie Irving. Uncle Fred had to shot to the head. Better get that boy to the doctor before the bullets spread. Follow me to the hospital, shoot it out in the parking lot. My nuts drop. First I got money, and then the power big time.
Yeah, I like the ending of that when they put the I guess the scene to it. You know what I'm saying?
Straight drop, flat on the table, and it was all glass, all glass, all glass.
Straight drops out of the table.
That makes it a good concept.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Well, very dope outro for the, I guess, well, not an outro, but the last track.
Yeah.
You know, kind of highlight, I guess, of basically, you know, the whole entire project.
Right.
Kind of wraps it up. I would say for that record, for me, probably an 8.5, 9. Very detailed. You know, I guess it's maybe detailing the streets and spraying the you know, the truck up and giving his kids PlayStation 5s and all this kind of shit. But
reminds me a lot of Death of Auto Tune. The beat does like a slow down version.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Got a lot of rock and roll feel to it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the lyrical aspect from it was top tier as always. You know what I'm saying? And just speaking about the real life actual factuals, pure dopeness. I think to end it off like that. You could have went either way. You could have started this album off with All Glass, and then ended it with 1985.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You could have flipped it. You know, and I think the same case, you would have got the same detail from it either way. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that was dope, because usually, you know, you hear Freddie end it out on something smooth. You know what I'm saying? Not nothing, you know, high pitch, you know what I'm saying, or upbeat.
Graphic.
Yeah. So, you know, I thought that was dope. So, you know, yeah, it gets a 10 for me again. So overall, this album thus far, by far, for me, is my favorite album of the year thus far. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna give the whole album a 20. What you say, bro?
My first introduction to it didn't really hit me like that, but you know, my first because a lot of times with the albums, you know, I always kind of listen to them on the way to work or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's mainly focused on the production side of it, in comparison to maybe some of the other projects that Alchemist, you know, produce. Maybe like, you know, for instance, you know, the Alpha Einstein album with Prodigy, which, you know, comparing this to that, it was totally a different type of switch. This was more like heavy, I guess, heavy on the you know, the samples, the instrumentation, and the kind of got a vintage sound to it.
Yeah.
You know, it's real slow down tone, real laid back. I think overall, I'll probably give it a solid 9. I think I would give it a solid 9.
Okay, that's
now
good.
Keep in mind, this project is still new to me.
Yeah.
But if I compare it with Freddie's last project, I think I'm gonna have to go with probably the last project.
Gonna go with Bandana.
Bandana. I think Bandana just affected me a little bit more.
Okay, that's fair.
You know, as soon as I heard Bandana, I was on it. I was listening to it all the time.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get off of it.
Yeah. That's how I feel with this one.
Yeah. So, you know, in return of this one, this one didn't really hit me like that straight out the gate.
Yeah.
But it's one of those projects to where, as I keep listening to it,
it gets better.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So it's one to grow on me. So yeah, that's my take on it, man.
That's what's up. Well, y'all got it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, you know, A&R it yourself. Check it out if y'all didn't listen to it, you know, fully on here or whatnot. You know, A&R it yourself, and you know, get in tune with it, and you know, leave comments, let us know what you think.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Gangsta Gibbs, you know, it's nothing but love over here at the KRUZE Review.
Yeah.
You already know who y'all rocking with. It's the Fresh on 4 Hour Fly.
And TP.
You out of here, yo.
Yeah.
At ease.
Put the mask on.
Mask on him.
Bang.
Bane is back on him. At ease.